Playing in London means a lot to me, man. So every time I'm out here, it's like, I want to do good, especially after that first episode. I gotta take it more serious, man. As much as I like to party and have fun, you know, I gotta wait till after the show's over with. That's the new thing. Wait till your job done. Then you can do what you want to do. Danny Brown has to turn off sometime, and that's all it is. It was just getting to a point where Danny Brown was taking over Daniel. You know, now it's time for Daniel to take over Danny Brown.
Hi, my name is Daniel. So you already know, man, I'm looking for that Molly, man. Where the Molly at, man? Let's go.
I'm in a weird place in life right now. I'm turning 33. I might be having a midlife crisis, huh? It's not bad. We all have to go through things, man, to enjoy other things, you know? I take the bitter with the sweet. It's easy to get caught up in the fantasy world when you could just do drugs and, you know, forget about stuff, you know? But then after a while, man, I'm growing up, man. Just trying to just handle stuff head on, you know? I'm at that point in my life. People think I'm a joke. I'm not trying to get took for a joke, you know? I'm funny and I like to have fun and can joke around with you, but I'm not a joke. I just want to do shit now. I just don't want people pissing me off, though, in the process of doing shit. Yeah, because I don't drink syrup. That's why. I don't drink syrup no more. That's why.
I don't know what y'all be thinking.
It was almost like back in the day when it was like studio gangsters, you know? Like gangster rappers that was just in the studio, but they weren't living that in the street. Now we got studio ratchet. That's what we got now. They don't really live like that. That's don't, you know? They just talking about what they think people are entertained by right now.
Smoking and drinking.
A lot of kids looked up to Hannah Montana, you know what I'm saying? And I know she's probably, like she say, she ain't that no more when she grown out of that and this and that, but you can keep that private. You can be ratchet in your own. I'm pretty sure it's some Disney star that's a slut behind the closed doors, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just for the sake of all those little girls that grew up watching you, you know? I like cartoons, you know? And it's just always something that I felt that I could be good at. And then when I tried it, I was just like, damn, it's just like rapping. I'm just going in the booth with a sheet of paper, reading words off it, you know? Just put the emotion behind the words. I could be in the booth with flip-flops on and the tank top, smoking a blunt, drinking some Perrier, knocking out Finding Nemo 4 or something, I don't know. Gotta quit writing songs about eating pussy so much, you know what I'm saying? She gotta get some tattoos on it or something to impress me. A butterfly or something. Get 2 wings on each ass. Then you make it clap and it fly. Or like a tic-tac-toe board or something. You know? Something I can do when I'm bored, you know? Yeah. So, that sounded so creepy. Yeah. For me, it's like you just gotta weed through the garbage, you know? You find the diamonds in the rough. I have this emoji where it's like a girl doing like a blowjob gesture, like, and they might laugh, like, oh, that's funny. Or someone might be like, yeah. So you don't even gotta talk, you just send an emoji. For sure, I'm shy. Like, I never ever approached a girl and asked her for a number ever in my life. If I had a crush on a girl, that's where it stayed. But I went to jail. That's what changed. Once I went to jail, it's like, you can't be quiet in jail. You can't, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta talk. And then I remember, it used to always ring in my head, my homeboy, he was like, how you gonna be a rapper and you don't even talk to nobody? You know, like you gotta mingle, you gotta, you know, you gotta, whatever. You gotta be social, you know? If you're gonna be a rapper, and I was like, I don't, you know? But I guess once I went to jail, then when I came out of jail, I was talking. People try to take advantage of you so much, you know? So after a while, after all that, you jump through fire hoops and, you know what I'm saying? After you doing all this with people, looking like a circus clown, you know? Eventually you just want to stop, man, take things serious. Maybe that's where I'm at with it, man, right now.
Smoking and drinking.
As funny as I am and as jokey as I am, if you really listen to my albums, you know I'm just as serious. So I guess it's just time for me to start bringing that side out. Because I'm too old to be playing around with people. I'm not trying to be ratchet no more. I'm trying to grow up. So I guess it's just a lie. Because at the end of the day, I just want to have fun. I don't know. I want to do something besides Adderall. I don't want to be juicing no more. I'm tired of, but I'm lying though. I'm juicing for sure. Next album for sure, juicing. Yeah.